going to be something gross.
No, the new graphic is not. It's actually, if you've watched any of the other programs on this network, which I know you haven't, Chad, we know this. We're going to talk movies. We're going to talk some random crap. And I've actually started having some fun little digital effects with the beginnings of shows. So you can suck it.
If I wanted to watch a show about politics, I would just turn on literally anything on television.
Well, if you want to watch a show on politics, don't turn on Don Lemon.
Why would you watch real news to get information, Chad?
It's a terrible idea. I watch local news. I like local news.
I think that might be the only clear format left.
I believe so. Yeah, I agree.
Not anything I'd be willing to pay for it. It's too old.
Whoa. We can't talk about prostitutes. You're still on right now, Chad.
Yeah, my wife's asking me about old used cars while the show's going on.
Stacy, it's why we can't have nice things. As a reminder to people coming in, this is an adult show.
But with some things, the right amount of age and maturity is the perfect choice. Maybe not.
Hey, how you doing? Brenda Pierce says, "Yo, Anthony."
Angela, happy Monday. Can't wait to give out some trivia.
Monday, la, 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 la.
I see Miss Dalrymple is with us from Scotland.
Oh, came in.
I love it. Rob Howe's in the house. What's up?
You shared it with Rob.
Hashtag family. What's going on, dude?
All right. As a reminder, everybody, this is an adult show. We are going to be giving out $5 Venmos trivia from hashtag BetheChange. We are back here with Biscuits and Gravy, talk movies and other stuff. And it is about that time to get the party started. Dear. Are you ready? Are you guys ready for this? I'm so excited.
I'm sitting down and I'm holding things just in case I get excited.
Ridiculously excited.
Okay.
Oh, it's so good. There's so much to it.
Okay, I didn't think it was going to be awesome, but that was spectacular.
That was I
dug it.
It's like a Super Bowl game show starting. I'm so excited. I can't.
You have no idea how excited I was.
I want to do some push-ups, and I just did some. I don't know. It's serious.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Biscuits and Gravy. My name is Anthony Michael Russo. Just got done with the run, which here is my, I don't know if it's rosacea, eczema. I don't know. It happens when I get overheated because it's 97 degrees in Dallas, and I decided to run in the middle of the day. Why? 2.5 miles is the same as running 5. So I like to get my work done quicker. I say that to all the ladies as well. Hey, welcoming back Biscuits.
Hey. How's it going, guys? Sorry, I was just trying to get over Anthony's most recent joke. It's going to take another 5 to 6 minutes. Please continue on to Ken Paul Smith.
Charlie Sheen's in the house.
Winning. I also just finished a run, but I'm doing the opposite of Anthony. He goes really fast. I'm trying to work out for longer than 8 minutes at a time, so I run really slow. And Anthony, I just WebMD'd your thing. It is facial crabs.
Yep, there it is. That sounds right for Anthony. It really does.
Ew, I need to look into that. I knew I shouldn't have used that part of my face. That's just super awkward.
And I'm frightened again.
Yeah, me too. First off, gentlemen, it is great to be back. I missed your faces, and I know that a lot of people have messaged on the side asking us they needed a reason to laugh. And by the looks of social media these days, everybody can use a reason to laugh. So with that, we're back to bring mediocre jokes. You're welcome.
There it is. Mediocrity.
I didn't give you a full introduction earlier because you were stunned by my perverted joke. So with that said, I would love for you to tell us a little bit about what you've been watching on the old televisor.
Absolutely. So we have been watching. Oh, of course. Everyone always calls during the show. It's we just had a call from the birthday girl herself, Elizabeth Kokari. Shout out to Georgia, aka Elizabeth, aka Kokari. And now my dad is calling. Dad will have to wait. I love you, Dad. We have been watching. We actually finished up The 100. I've spoken about that one before on Netflix. we always hate it when we reach the end of a show, meaning the episodes that are currently allotted to us on Netflix, because we know that there's another season floating around out there in the abyss that is the streaming world. But apparently we're going to have to wait on these Canadians who put their show on the CW. God bless the CW. So many great programs. So yeah, that's what we've actually finished that one up. And it's I don't know what these series do. It's like sometimes after the third season, they get the call, the writers get the call, and they're like, oh, you guys want to keep going with this? Okay, that's fine. Okay. And then they have the weirdest shit. This is an adult program, by the way. Just want to let everybody know. For all of the parents that I just offended, get back in your room, sissy. Get back in your room. This is not for you, you little debutante. So anyway.
So back to
the writers, I think they get the call and they're like, well, we got some really outlandish shit. Do you guys want us to put that? And then, yep, do that. Do the really weird shit. Go ahead and jump that shark, just like Fonzie did back in the day.
Hey,
You're a victim. You're a victim of the Canadian hurry up.
Oh, what? Please tell me what that is.
It's anytime I sleep with a Canadian.
Yeah, they only move a little faster than the South. They get one good season and they just celebrate for 4 more years. They're not in a hurry up there.
I'm sorry. I have a shooting pain in my skull, and it's because Anthony won't stop talking about banging people.
You know what? We're doing trivia on this episode, but here's the other thing, and this is going to be a participation of all of us. So we're doing 3 questions today. Why? Because COVID has lasted and quarantine has lasted much longer than we thought. And we're draining my bank account. So, and BetheChange's bank account. So here we're going to do 3 questions, but I'm going to go ahead and add a 4th. And it's not going to be a question. It's going to be best comment of the day. And if I can no longer find it, it's just going to be in the old cabeza. Best comment of the day. That doesn't mean make a bunch of stupid comments. That means make some funny comments. All right? That doesn't mean any comment. It means you actually have to be funny. So, Cindy actually has one. That's what women typically say when I take my pants off. It's not showing on my end. Okay.
Hey, you know how long COVID has gone on, Anthony?
How long?
It's gone on so long that I'm a little fussy about my clothing, right? A little?
Yeah.
I have now resorted to ordering Fruit of the Loom lounge pants through Amazon. That happened today.
Nice.
Fruit of the Loom lounge pants.
Yeah,
not Banana Republic.
No, I've cut down to $9.99 pants at this point.
Okay.
You've just given up. Cool. I like Elizabeth's comment. Anthony must need laid. It's like a robot. So I like that.
Anthony horny.
Kelly Harder just got here. Hello, Kelly. Be on time in the future. Damn.
Yeah.
Or pay the penalty, young lady. Pay the penalty.
Right.
Oh, it looks like.
He says Anthony is scruffy. Meow. Well, hello.
Wow.
All right, let's get started.
Me too, but it's all highlights.
Good magazine. Okay. All right, ladies and gents, we're going to get started with question numero uno. Question numero uno. Here's the deal. $5 Venmos from #BetheChange. So you have to give me your Venmo. I know we have a few new people on here, but I think mostly it's the regular squad.
Get it. $5. I'm
Sorry,
background.
I'm just following Kelly's texts, tweets.
Maybe I'm suggestive. I promise nothing.
You hit it on the head a minute ago. He's looking for naughty treatment. Anthony, do we need to let you off the show so you two can have your own episode? Literally.
No.
That would have to be on Instagram, not Facebook.
Let's just Ken give the fruit of it. Angela wants Ken to give her the fruit of the loin.
Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
Okay.
Fun fact, not at the spanking thing I could do with or without choking, on the other hand. Question number 1. All right. $5 Venmo from #.
Take the wheel.
Yes. So here's the first. This is actually, Chad. This is your. These are your questions, Biscuit. So what is the theme on this one? And then let's go to the first question.
The theme is top females at the box office. top females at the box office. Don't think about them as your general hint. Don't think about them as necessarily being the only star in the movie.
Or the most talented.
Ouch. Take it easy, bro. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Stop talking about Shia LaBeouf this early in an episode.
Oh,
Go
we'll get
there. Chad, go ahead.
This actress, so we're obviously looking for the actress's name, comes in at number 3 according to her film's worldwide gross. She was in both the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit trilogies. She also played Thor's sister in Thor Ragnarok, or as Frank likes to call it, Thor Ragnarok.
Yes. Just so you know, I could not put the whole thing in there. It was a lengthy question. It
1,
ran-
2, 3, 4 names going by already. Wrong.
Top league.
Julia Roberts. Well, hello. Julia Roberts is
There's a close one up there. I mean, there's a similarity in one of them.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, pew.
Pew.
I actually got to look at the answer. Okay, this one's actually a pretty hard one, to be honest.
This one, there are a lot of actresses who kind of. Oh, Jessica Hartzell. I should have known. Jessica, where have you been? You magnificent woman. Kate Blanchett is the correct answer.
Her. I was actually going to reach out to Jessica and Jordan because I want to see if they were able to watch last Monday's show because I know they were a big part of that era of Biscuits and Gravy.
It's my favorite when the two Hartzell sisters go one-on-one for the title.
Yeah, to see who's the number one Hartzell sister. So great to have you ladies
Well
back.
done, Jessica. Well done.
And I love Kelly's like, all right, I'm going to go and snipe what somebody else said and just say Kate so I get at least second.
Hey, I don't remember her last name, so you know what? Just Kate.
Kate. Hey, yo,
Hey.
Kate, forget about it.
Yeah, if you know her.
Jessica, I do already have your Venmo. So
Your mug is
congratulations.
not frosty, Kenneth.
Your hair looks great, by the way, Ken. Let's give that another look. Why not?
His hair's frosty, but his mug is not.
Mug was frosty. I haven't had a real haircut yet. This is all my own chopping.
We could tell. All right. So my haircut's went up.
Back there.
I have to go, but since it's with the COVID pricing, I got to take my 4-week to 6-week. Otherwise, again, I won't be able to give out money on biscuits and gravy. You know what I mean?
Anthony did the suck cut haircut. He hooked it up to the vacuums.
It's the Floby. It's Floby with the scissors.
You know what I mean? Hey,
I like that people are still guessing after the winners happen.
yes.
I
It's
love
Kate
that.
Blanchett, everybody. That was the answer to question number 1. Kate Blanchett.
Sorry.
Don't waste it. Don't waste it.
Can you imagine the amount of money that she got just from The Hobbit and the Lord of the Ring trilogies? So that's 6 films, ladies and gentlemen. 2 trilogies. She could have retired at that point, but you know what? God bless her. She's still making movies. Thank you.
She's freaking talented, too. She does a lot of low-budget stuff because she's so damn good.
Yeah. She is.
Ken, you do only low budget stuff, which is fantastic.
So low-budget, try and find a show I'm in. Try it. You just try.
John Twitchell, good old fashioned bowl cut. Love it.
KK says that she's not going to be funny today. Well, you know what? You don't have to be. You can leave that up to none of us.
Yeah, right. Don't make promises I can't fail on.
I think it's, the funny part about that is that she thinks she's ever funny. That's
Ouch. That was a shot across the bow to KK.
KK. KK, just want to give a shout out to her because we got a little group on Facebook. We do a little chit chat, and she's having a little rough run of it. She decided to post something semi-political, and it was just her sentiments, and it wasn't overly political. It was just about her belief system and how she thought things were turned upside down. And I'm going to talk more about it tomorrow because it's ridiculous. But in the end, she literally she shared this whole beautiful piece, and she just says, please don't. Essentially, it was a do not judge me. And the person literally goes, cool, or you could just make it easy and just call yourself a racist. I'm like, yeah, wow. Totally defeats the purpose.
Are you saying, Anthony, somebody that was undereducated on the subject attacked somebody and wasn't civil when they had no right to speak? Is that what happened?
Right. So, KK, you're not funny all the time, but love you to death, and you didn't deserve that.
I'd like to interject on that, if I may, because we're not always all going to agree. But one thing that, and Anthony's a perfect example. So, Kristen, I put you in Anthony's group, and I mean that to be a compliment, even though sometimes I want to choke him. We don't always agree, but I know that his heart is good. And by God, I know your heart is good. So thank you for being you. Thank you for being amazing. Don't let the haters get you down. We love you. So
I still
great rest of the day from now forward.
I still think, and it hasn't been disproven yet, I still think most people are good people and we'd be good neighbors. We just happen to be very reactionary about stuff right now.
Yeah,
but I think we have a lot more to agree on and respect each other. Remember, way back when in Hill Street Blues, the DA and the police commissioner fought all day long, and they were married and loved each other at night.
And loved each other at night.
Smooching and everything.
Well, I mean, you know.
Yeah. During the daytime, Kenny just beats it like this, and then at nighttime he caresses it. Moving on.
That was a stretch. If you're gonna stretch for it, make it be good. That was a Kareem.
Yeah, it was. That was a little off. But hey, here's the deal. KK, from this point forward, if you have any trouble, we're just going to sick tiger blood on you right there. He's going to go full Charlie Sheen right there.
Winning.
In a minute, he's going to be in a discount prescription commercial with his dad.
Yes, I see what we're doing there. Before Kenny talks about what he's been watching, since we're kind of talking about it briefly, I'm going to go ahead and throw this up there real fast. That's totally not the screen I wanted. And this one that's not it either. Okay, wait for it. And we're here. So next week is going to be #Nothing to Argue Week, a week with no social media division, no one-sided political posts. Unite, don't fight. From August 31st to September 4th, no political posts, no sharing of negativity. It's an all positivity week. So
I'll see how that goes. I think it's going to go really, really well.
I'll just make sure that I have the internet turned off at Bob Miller's house for the month. How about that?
Good. Share it. See if we can do 5 days without some bullshit. How about that? That
would be nice. That would be nice. I don't see it happening, but I'm gonna be positive and say that there's a chance.
I don't think it's going to happen across the board, but the people that want to do it are going to be able to do it.
I think they will.
I can do it.
Perfect. All right. Let's see. Let's go to Kenny. What have you been watching, my friend?
Might have said this, but I tend to go through all the way through shows. So I am in the middle of a full-blown, all like 29 season tear, and this is old. Nurse Jackie. I bumped into it. I watched it. Loved the first episode. I am completely committed to the characters. I love it. And I have a long ago theater friend with a large co-starring role, and he is adorable and fantastic, Mr.
From
Stephen
Northwestern.
I don't think Stephen is. I knew him from theater here in Chicago. I'm not sure if he is or not. So that wasn't the plug you thought it was going to be, Chad. Just a very talented actor friend. So I think it's a really great show. And you know what? There's a lot of current value in it. It's about breaking the rules to do the right thing sometimes. It's about accepting somebody with a lifetime flaw. Are you a liar because you're an addict, or are you an addict because you're a liar? And can you still be a great human being and mother and friend and blah, blah, blah. And the show is entertaining and fun and irreverent, and they do break a lot of rules in hospitals that I hope they really do in some hospitals. I really hope they break those rules.
Yes, Chad.
Kelly Harder is watching Kingdom, so apparently she is into the choking.
No. She finished watching Kingdom.
Okay.
She finished watching. So, where Mom? I was trying to get Mom to watch it as well. Let's see.
Wow.
10 shows.
My fire stick doesn't work yet. Shamama! I miss you, Shamama.
But Yellowstone, I heard Yellowstone had a good show last night. I've actually never watched it. Have you guys watched Yellowstone before?
Oh, no, we actually want to check that one out. Costner, yeah, and then other people. I don't know who else is in it.
Definitely Costner, yeah.
He probably doesn't. He doesn't know who else is in it either, probably.
Oh, fudge.
Mm-hmm.
I saved it from being R-rated for that 5 seconds.
Well, Kelly, 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. What do you give Kingdom? Was I right or was I right? Don't make me delete you. What?
How does what's his face do? The singer fella.
He's the worst on the show, but he plays
good.
But he plays an important character
Role.
Thank you. Yeah.
Role.
All right. So what else have you been watching? Have we watched any movies, or have we fully by this point in quarantine made it fully through? Go ahead, Ken. Yep.
You're going to like this. I'm going to ask about a movie. Here's the thing. I am working lately a little bit amount of time at a really cool event in Chicago, which is very social distance and very clever. And I'm going to do a quick plug. Shy-Together. Shy-Together is hosting a movie night in the parking lot at Soldier Field, Wednesdays through Sundays. And since I'm down there kind of working, I can stay and do an outdoor drive-in movie night in my convertible or whatever I want to do. I might break my rule.
Rub it in. I haven't cared.
Wednesday night, I had the chance to sit in my beautiful old car and watch Bumblebee. And you know how I hate the entire Transformer nation. Rotten Tomatoes gave horrible scores to all the Transformers and gave Bumblebee a 90. What do you guys think? Should I spend my time and watch Bumblebee?
No.
Have you watched
110% no. John Cena's in it. Look, there are certain wrestlers turned actors that I just adore, a.k.a. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. God love you. I'd watch anything that you were in.
Mm-hmm.
John Cena has not made, in my opinion, a successful transition because as an actor, he's very one-notey, and I could give two shits about, sorry, kids, if you're in the room.
Hold on. There you go.
Yep.
Just want to know, because that would be the only time I'd watch Transformer at all would be Bumblebee, if at all.
I think the lead female does a good job. God bless her. She's talented. I can't remember her name, but she's the lead, and obviously you have the voice talent for Bumblebee or whatever. But out of all the Transformer movies, if you're a Transformer fan, not so great. It had its moments where it was okay, but yeah, John Cena, I canceled.
I'll come home, drink, and watch my big TV. I'll come home and watch that.
Okay,
so okay. It's just okay. So come home and watch Netflix. Sorry.
Yeah. It's Haley Steinfeld. Here's the thing.
Yeah, she's good. I like her.
It's a completely different movie. It's not a Transformers movie, so it's up to you if you want to watch it. First off, it's directed by a female. It's got a very different feel. It's actually completely different, which it got better reviews that way. It's not the action-packed movie that you're used to. It's not full CGI like.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just not good.
You must have read something wrong, Anthony, because women don't direct movies. I don't know where you got that from.
Oops.
I'm kidding. That's a big joke.
Show in history at 22 minutes.
Watch this blow up.
She slept with a director. Big difference. It's not a director. Oh, no, I just pulled a Kenny. Okay. Cena sucks.
Althea, so far, Althea has the best comment of the day with Cena sucks because that's pretty solid.
Elizabeth, I don't know why these two gentlemen hate Transformers. They hate Shia LaBeouf worse than life itself.
I know you're not talking about me and Transformers.
Oh, you like the original Transformers?
No. I love all the Transformers, but I dislike Shia LaBeouf's acting.
Okay, got it.
So I'm allowed to do both. I actually, believe it or not, and this is going to hurt me to say it, but I like the movies with LaBeouf in them as opposed to Wahlberg. I'm more of a LaBeouf. I mean, if I have to pick LaBeouf in anything, then yeah, I actually kind of lean towards those films prior to. I mean, like literally in one of the Wahlberg films, they had a sword, an ancient alien sword from the Transformers being used as a what? As a gun. A sword is a gun. That's the best you could do. Come on.
That's bayonet. It's like old school Revolutionary War. It's got a little bit of both.
When you get a 56 on Rotten Tomatoes, I'm not going anywhere near it, and I already didn't like them.
So. I will not debate you on this, Russo. It's stupid. That's it. Period.
Well, that's only your and all film critics' opinions, Chad. You'll be right.
So I'm gonna talk Lucifer in a sec because I'm now 3.5 seasons in. That's my newest thing, but I'm gonna get to that in a second. I'm gonna get to that in a second because first, I think Kelly is just making. I think she really is hard up for $5 because she is trying to win the Quote of the Day award. Whoa! I didn't even see the we before I brought that up here. Who is we? Who is?
I said earlier that I'd choke you, but not in the way that you want to be choked.
No,
you don't know what
I choke you dead.
And that I stand by that. Yes, occasionally you need a little bit of oxygen cut off your brain. I actually think that happened in the womb as well.
We got another comment for Hole seeing a great flick. That's just for you, Kenny. Brenda, I'm gonna let you know when I get to Lucifer. I've literally watched because I watch it in the back. It's a great background show. But I want to go back to Kelly. I asked her what her rating was on Kingdom, and she gave it a 9 because the last 2 episodes. That show was so good that I still think of the last 2 episodes, last episode, I still need a support group. It was that impactful. So.
Your mom says that I have to, quote, have to like Shia LaBeouf.
Mama Russo doesn't even know, but these 2 gentlemen hate Shia LaBeouf. They think he's the best actor on the planet.
He actually, if he didn't take himself so seriously and go off the deep end and be such a turd burger with cheese, this might be a different conversation. I actually didn't mind him as an action movie person, because you're not looking for these action movies like a Dwayne The Rock Johnson, or let's just go old school, because martial arts. Everyone knows that I love it. Jean-Claude Van Damme. You're not tuning in for acting ability when you're watching an action movie, or that's just how it works, ladies and gentlemen. So I wasn't tuning in for that. I was tuning in for the transforming robots.
See, I think that you are judging his persona off the screen and you're judging his act. He's a great. I think, again, we have this discussion. I'm not going to do it, but you're judging his antics off the screen based on his acting ability. And Ken will just say he's not
on screen. Sucks on screen as well.
He's not in those kind of movies. Here's the thing, Ken. I thought about this. You know who you are after we had our poker night the other night? You know who you are? You're George Papard.
I'll take it.
You are so serious that people have to be classically trained actors to have talent, and I can't.
No.
You're wrong.
You just have to be good.
He was talented.
You could be natural. You just have to be good. James Woods has never taken an acting class in his life. He's good.
Yeah, one of my favorite.
Here's the thing.
Republicans. Yeah.
Phyllis, let me explain something. At the age of 98, opinions can't be wrong. So, but I do love you. I do love you. He sucks, however, but I love you.
Yeah, okay, so here's what it is. If he was seriously part of what it is, and this perfect example, I had a friend back in the day, he's still a friend. We're not in touch as much, but he was so adamant about one particular sports team that it made you not like that sports team. That's you that way, and Shia LaBeouf. Because guess what? He's mediocre at best, okay? Mediocre at best. And the fact that he is an asshole in real life means I don't need to sign up for that anymore. That's what it means.
I tell you this, somebody's out there watching names and hits. If he comes up in another show, he's going to show up on the damn feed. You wait. He's going to show up because he comes up way too often on our show. We just can't help it.
Yeah,
I know. We need I wonder why it comes up. I don't know.
I don't know why.
Shot in the dark.
Woo! Hey, Brenda's lonely. Okay. All right. So good. All right. I don't remember. I had another joke
today. That's what she's doing.
I had a joke, and that might have been the one of the day. I'm going to go ahead and take a special note. That's
you mean you were going to have a joke relating to this? That's so weird.
You can't be a joke repeater, Kelly. Goodness gracious. Some originality.
What? Yeah, Kelly, what's the deal?
Yeah. You're usually quicker.
What are you doing? What are you
doing? All right. So I don't remember my joke. We're going to move forward, and we're going to do our next trivia question. So this whole episode's trivia is top leading ladies at the box office. Top leading ladies at the box office.
Now I have to address your mother first, because now she's taking my comments out of context. Here we go. Shamama, one more time. Specifically to the Transformer franchise, if asked to choose between Wahlberg and LaBeouf, I choose LaBeouf. Most of Wahlberg's other movies are pretty darn good. Not all of them, because he's not a fantastic actor, in my opinion. He's pretty good. He's an action movie guy. That's how I view Wahlberg. There. Now we can move on. Woo! What you got?
Actually, what you guys don't know, and I don't think Mom knows this, but if Shia LaBeouf ever wins a Academy Award, Kenny will be giving his fourth on-male blowjob of his whole entire life to me. That'll be not his first. Notice I said fourth. So
first that I remember.
Angela, I agree with you. We're not watching his acting. It's Wahlberg. I just admitted that he was more of an action movie guy. And yes, he is in fantastic shape. Well done. He gets up at 4 a.m. every day to get buff.
You're comfortable with my shirt size. I don't need to be buff. I don't care.
Have you guys seen the movie Date Night?
Yes.
Steve Carell. Okay, he's in that. Wahlberg is the part where Steve Carell just can't take it anymore, and Wahlberg's hanging out shirtless, and he finally just goes, "For the love of God, can you just put on a shirt, man?" That was brilliant. It was brilliant. And Tina Fey, it's my hall pass. My wife has approved it. I'm just kidding. I don't think she did. but she knows that that's yes, I adore Tina Fey. What's in here as well as what's out here.
I got to say, I think there's a couple of actual dramas where Wahlberg was movie star quality.
That's actually what I was going to say that too.
What's his boxing thing? I thought his Perfect Storm. He has turned in some legitimate acting shit.
He does. He does.
Transformers.
For the most part. That's why I said for the most part.
Transformers.
Stop it.
All right, my bad.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to agree with you, Ken. I think he actually is a quality actor. He's also only 5'5". Let's go to question number 2. Question number 2. All right, $5 Venmos. You can't give the money back. If you want to give it back, you just got to take the Venmo. You're going to like it, and you're going to give it to somebody else. Hashtag paying it forward. Ready, set, Chad. Question number 2.
Hot 1. Hot 2. Coming in at number 2, this actress, fittingly, is best known for 2 roles, Gamora and Neytiri.
And again, this is the second highest grossing box office
female.
Yes. We're talking about, if you're joining us late, the top grossing films with female leads.
This is surprising to me because of how few films
we have a hint on this one if it's necessary, but I feel like somebody is going to get this one, especially with Gamora. Jessica Hartzell.
He's back.
Is that 2 in a row? That's 2 in a row.
Is Kelly literally right behind her? I think they're in the same room. And Kelly's like, "What you say?"
She might be right behind her.
Kelly, you need to try harder.
I see what you did there. Yep. So adorable. All right, Kelly, I was writing your name down. I don't know why. Probably because you said something about spanking and choking. But no,
John just popped on and said, Marky Mark.
Yeah.
I friggin' Kelly, my autocorrect.
That's great.
John, we're not talking about who slept with the leading actresses. We are talking about the leading actresses.
Oh, right.
Yeah, come on.
Feel it.
I don't care what anybody says. That's a fantastic song.
Yeah, I agree.
Remember, your phrasing is naughty. I don't think you meant it to be, but your phrasing is naughty.
That's why I put it up there. Yeah. I feel like Kenny, it's been a bit, so he might put something in the mouth and then take it out of the mouth. And then in the mouth,
and you won't even know.
Babe, I love you so. Now, girl, I need you to know.
Good memory, Elizabeth. Good memory. All the way back from the beginning of the show, she remembered.
What'd she say?
Oh,
yeah. Okay. Remember to. Okay.
Oh yeah, Mr. Miyagi, do the hand thing.
Yeah.
Just heat it up first.
We've all reached our maximum on.
Okay, that was not the right way to smack, Kenny. That will actually hurt. You have to hit closed palm. Anyways, moving on.
Your girls might not like a real smack. My girls like a real smack.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I'll just bye-bye.
Because the blow-up dolls can't feel it.
And it's a good noise. It's such a great noise.
Oh, God in heaven. Move along.
Hey, how cold is the Delaware, George?
Roll your candy ass back over here and let's move forward with the show.
And we're moving forward. Actually, you know what we got to do right now? Actually, Kenny, you have that weird job, which might add, I think is going to be, I make you a bet they're practicing this so they can do it during football season, I bet.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
So what time are you working? What time do you start working, or can we not? Do we have to do a daytime show?
No, I leave the building. I walk out of here at 6:30, so I could do a 5 to 6 Central.
So 4:30, because we always run a little long when we have the competitions, and we could just be as quick as possible.
Yeah,
so
as long as I'm walking out the door at 6:30, we can do anything, and I can leave if you're not done.
Did you say anything?
Yes.
All right. So let's do 4:30 Central Time, but now we got to discuss what is the movie going to be on Friday. Can you do 4:30, Chad? I didn't even ask you. I'm sorry.
4:30 Central?
Which is 2:30 your time.
Thank you. Yes, I can do.
Right. Oh, Jesus. Angela, that was one of my favorite lines in Bad Moms. All right. Wahlberg makes me think of Bad Moms. Put a baby in me, Santa. If he doesn't, your shirt is going to be a little crispy Kringle.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
So what are we going to do our theme show on Friday? So this is how we do Fridays, everybody. You guys can start putting your selections in the box. We didn't really think through this on this one. So go ahead and let us know. What do you guys want our competition to? Jesus, Kelly. What do you want our competition? What movies do you want us to do on Friday? Gentlemen, any ideas?
I haven't thought about it for so long.
I think we should do film noir.
Ooh, Anthony has never seen a film noir movie in his entire life.
No,
But he'll have opinions when he
I'll be honest
goes.
with you, that was a joke. I don't really want to do film noir.
No.
I'll do my own show.
Kenny got wood.
Ooh, what about a detective movie?
I can finally get Bogart in. All right, forget it.
What happened?
By the way, Troyer said he might be back in a couple weeks, so we can start stacking
We got to get to horror when he comes back.
Kelly definitely
that for
has
him.
a very focused mindset today.
Yeah, 100%.
Ooh, if we end up needing an extra ad hoc question, Kelly just gave me a good last-minute trivia question if we need an extra one.
What's that?
I'm not going to do it now because if we need one. I'm not going to. I'll whisper it to you so nobody hears the answer.
Oh, whisper sweet nothings. Okay, so Jessica is talking smack. She's back. She's starting to pay her rent again, and she thinks she's funny.
Elizabeth wants to do the movies on Friday about staring redheads. Just redheads that stare at people.
First wife.
Kelly Harder when her husband wakes up in the morning.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
You smell like the neighbor. All right. Oh God. Okay.
Jessica Rabbit.
We could do one episode.
Hepburn.
Yes, he did. He did play Dirk Diggler as well as a little bit of Silly Putty added to his.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he won an Oscar for that performance.
No, he didn't. No. All right. Jesus, I got to stop looking at Kelly's comments. So here's what we're going to do. There was one show that we did not do that we were planning on at one point, musical themed movies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do all the research for that one. I won't. But I will participate.
I'm not a fan of musical movies. So
I'm not really either. But
okay, I could do without that. Let's go with
everybody's gonna be like, La La Land was the best, and I'm like, cool, I didn't see it.
Don't.
Good.
How about TV? Well, we were talking about TV shows one time. How about we do TV? Let's do TV. You guys don't watch a ton of Showtime and all that stuff. So why don't we just do best comedies, best comedy network style television?
Comedy network. So we don't. So something like Veep can't be in there because that's HBO.
Well,
right.
Like Seinfeld.
Friends, Seinfeld, Mad
Big
About
Bang Theory.
You, Dick Van Dyke, blah blah blah. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Yep, Dick Van Dyke was going to be at the top of my list. Yes, sir.
It is probably a top 10 all-time show, so you can go burgle your own teas if you need to, but that's all right.
What was the line? Burgle my own.
I suggest you should go burgle your own teas.
Anyways, so we are going to be doing that. So channel your inner Annie. God, you guys are just bonus boners. There's a lot going on.
Oh my God. Hey, don't forget to include the Charlie Chaplin show.
He didn't have a TV show. If you're going to be facetious, be fucking
Only you would know that. Now you just sold yourself out.
If anybody wants some interesting good news, Jerry Falwell Jr. has finally stepped down from his position. About fucking time. Okay.
What are they going to do now?
I don't know.
You got to find another financially corrupt pedophile to run the church. Oops, out loud.
Yeah, exactly. KK, well, let's count down from 10. 10, 9.
Why can't it just be best comedy? Why can't we include the HBOs and the Showtimes and things?
Because then there's too many. There's just way too many to go. Then
we do. That's why we do a top 10 list or a top 8.
Wow. Now we know why Kenny liked Dick Van Dyke so much, because that's the generation. We're just not in that generation.
It was not my generation. It's classic enough to recognize its place in history.
That's Mama. It doesn't take me being a child. I'm literally ribbing Ken Paul. So settle it down. Just because you're 86. Jesus Christ. You can't give somebody a gentle ribbing lest ye be called a child.
Every time we do that to her, it's like we get 82, which I'm not happy with. So
it's 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds. What did you say? You're a child.
Or for Kenny, 0 to 60 in one auto show career. All right. So Okay, so let's do, because I want to keep it less broad, because it'll be super easy to come up with like 15 solid.
I got it better. Even one better. CBS comedies, just from CBS.
You know, you could, but I mean, think about it. There's easily 50, even in the last 20 years, that are really well-written shows. You'll figure it out. I'll send you your 10, Chad. Settle down.
How about you don't?
We got to take Kelly and put her in
take that list and you cram it. No, that's fine. We can do it. Let's do that.
I mean, you're going all the way back to, I mean, you've got 70s, 80s. There's so many different comedies that are network television.
I've realized there's enough to go on. That's fine.
Got it. All right. Just wanted awkward silence.
David looking out for nice CBS comedies. Yes, that probably would be a boring show.
Yeah.
It's an incredible career. Althea is on it.
So for the next 3 minutes, everybody on there, if you guys want, right now is the time to do comedy shows from network television, and put that 90210.
Where everybody knows your name.
90210 wasn't funny on purpose, so that doesn't count.
Correct.
That's just shitty drama. Oh, get smart. Well done, Renee.
There you go. Start putting them in the box right now. Everybody, they get 1 point, and then our group will vote top 10. And I'll do the math that way. I'm smarter than I look. And,
Elizabeth, I was cramming Ken Paul's list that he was trying to make for me. So that's what I was cramming.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sounds like this is the new nickname of our spinoff show, 3 Men in a Tub. There we go. 70s show. That's a good one.
Yep.
King Queens quality. There you go.
King Queens is very solid. Very solid.
Yep.
Anytime.
Yes.
Kelly.
Network television. Married with Children counts. Mork and Mindy. There you go. All right. All these count as numbers. While you guys are doing that, Seinfeld counts. Yes. Office, of course. Always Sunny.
Would be that's an FX show, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct. That's got to be network clean TV. Taxi counts.
NBC, CBS. No WB, right?
Michael Smith is going with Seinfeld. We knew that one was coming up. You know, it's
what was on WB.
WB.
Well, that's all the new tweener stuff from the last 15 years.
Well, I don't know if I would put anything from WB in my top 10 or maybe my top 20.
I don't think so.
I think it counts.
I don't watch it.
I think it counts, but I don't think there's any contenders in there. Yeah,
they're more teen dramas.
Big Bang. We know that Kelly's been looking for a Big Bang. So
there you go.
Woo-hoo!
CW and WB are kind of like the when it's 2 a.m. whoever you walk out the door and just happen to get a name on. You know. Anyways.
I haven't seen a lot of Young Sheldon. Would Rhonda, would you put that in the same class as The Big Bang Theory? Or is it not quite there?
I don't think it's quite there, but someone
the cast is really hard to follow in The Big Bang Theory. Everybody's strong. Home Improvement, nice. Well, a little old school, but it was solid.
Jefferson's Three's Company, solid names from the past.
See, there's a ton. Cheers. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Of course, just because it's
Cheers was I was singing the theme song a moment ago. I think that's why your mom put it in there, because she loved my voice.
No, she stopped listening to you a while ago.
Between Cheers and Frasier, you have the longest running character of all TV history between those two shows.
Yep. True story.
Frasier has been on TV longer than any other.
Will and Grace is amazing. It's amazing. Wow, Grace. Oh my God.
Good. This will be fun.
All right, you guys keep putting them in the box. That counts. We got one more trivia question coming up. And then now I'm going to tell you, since I've only been watching one thing, because apparently binge watching is what I do, and I don't leave the house. So Kingdom, best out of anything I've seen in probably.
You're really hyping that up. If I watch it, I'm going to haunt you.
You will not think it sucks. That one's over. I've been done with that one for about a month and a half. But I started watching Lucifer. I was like, I'm going to give this a shot. Whatever. So I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and give this a thing. I'm not big into whole devil type shows, but it's actually not at all a devil type show. He is actually a very interesting character. It's a super formulaic show. He ends up working with the detective.
Like an onion. He's got multiple layers.
He's like an onion, super much like an onion.
Great.
Super much. The whole show is about how the devil really isn't what we think he is. The devil essentially punishes bad people, and he decides to take a vacation on Earth, and he evolves as a character and becomes more human. And there's a relationship with a lot of the archangels that end up coming to Earth. It's actually fascinating the way they humanize an element of the Bible and also make it super entertaining, also very perverse without it being like a Showtime level show. So it never gets too over the line. It's actually brilliant.
Michael Smith, do you actually put Family Ties in your top 10 network comedies?
Well, we have a Fresh Prince in there too. So there's
Fresh Prince is actually, I can make an argument for that. Family Ties in the top 10.
Fresh Prince is absolutely going to be in my top 10.
Fresh Prince is solid. I'm saying it's solid.
Yep.
I disagree with Family Ties. I think Michael's just throwing something out there that no one has said yet.
But here's my number one, plain and simple, not even a question.
Golden Girls. Pew, 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 pew. Love it.
And then we've got the one named after Kenny when he switches hands at night.
Oh, fudge. I didn't see that one coming, and I should have.
Yep, different strokes. For those of you just listening, different strokes. Is Kenny frozen or is he farting?
I think both. He's in a frozen fart.
He looks super constipated. It could not be a better frozen screen.
I know. I just saw a fly pass in front of him, so that's perfect.
Oh, no, he's definitely frozen right now. Man.
Okay.
Poor Kenny. All right. Well, let's see if you can hear us, Ken. Sign in, sign out.
Shamama, which Golden Girl are you? I'd love to know. Anthony's mama, also known as Shamama, also known as Phyllis.
She spent the good portion of her life as Blanche. Let's be honest. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We're ready to do question number 3. Since Kenny's not here, we'll just get this done, wrap her up, and we'll say goodbye to everybody. I think I'm gonna go a little
Designing Women. Althea broke up Designing Women. That's fantastic. I love it.
It's actually a pretty decent show.
It is. It's solid. I don't think it would make my top 10, but it probably would be in a top 25 or something like that. Blanche.
I wasn't BSing you. I wasn't putting you on.
She meant it so much that she typed it twice.
Twice, yes. Oh, no, Mom was not the nanny. No, that's not. Oh, Kenny's back.
Full computer crash. No, I wasn't dissing Fresh Prince. My point is, with all of the great comedies from the late 50s that are groundbreaking and still watchable, here's my point. Watch it now and consider watching it every week. Fresh Prince does have some dated performance styles, and it doesn't do the hold up that some classic comedies do. So, and if like everybody gets to vote what they vote for, but you pick certain things and rewatch them, they aren't the classics you thought they were when you watched them last time. They got to hold up, or they're not top 10s. My thought.
Kristen, this is what we look like in real life. We're not blurry. We're just ugly.
And she's got so much fits of rage and anger in there that there's
Casey with bosom buddies. Bam.
I just watched a movie called that last night.
No, I bet you did.
Different kind. Got it. Okay.
God bless.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Good example. Part of the time I waste in the afternoon is some 70s and 80s rerun TV, which I've been watching. The original Bob Newhart's a 70s show, completely watchable, on point, incredible performances. The 80s show, Newhart, not at all as good as you remember it. It's a dated performance style. And Casey, I love Bosom Buddies, but it's kind of hard to watch because everybody is schmacking over the top in a very 80s way. But we got Tom Hanks out of it, which is a good thing. And luckily for him, somebody got Donna Dixon out of that show as well.
I got to be honest with you. Cheers is going to be very high on my list. And the King of Queens. I mean, Kevin James, everything that he does in a physical manner makes me laugh.
10 years of River Loves Raymond. Cry every time I watch it. So funny.
I could not stand that show. That was...
Raymond's good, but I don't know. Raymond might not make my top 8. It might not be.
The show is confusing. It's about families that stick together even if they're not having a great time.
Oh, I got to go.
That was well played. Well played.
Sick burn.
Even Kenny's like, I can't believe I just said that. That was good. I'm going to give you props on that one. I do not find Ray Romano funny. The father is hilarious.
His brother's funny.
The brother, I think the brother's funny, not on that show. Literally, to me, that is, and again, this is opinion. There are no wrong opinions, right? So you love it, whatever. It is, it is, to me, unwatchable. It is literally unwatchable.
It's not in my top 10. Not in my top 10.
No, it's not my top 10, but I do love it. I do love it, but not top 10.
Yeah. Oh, so really quick, because I didn't finish with Simpsons. Simpsons doesn't count. We're not doing cartoons. Although Simpsons is great. What I meant to say is I forgot with Lucifer. Lucifer is kind of like House, where because it's a detective show instead of a medical show. You know what's going to happen every show. It's got a complete formula, but the actual side character arcs of like the development of all the characters are what makes it interesting. So that's like 30% of the show, you're curious of what's going to happen, and then
it's like a Peyton Manning play. You know how it's going to go down, but you're still interested to see it.
Broken.
He's looking for the automatic refill from Thor, like when he got his beer, when his 32-ounce mug automatically refilled.
Won't happen here.
That'd be cool, though. I need to. If I could be a wizard, put it in the side. Put it in the comments. If you could be a wizard or a warlock.
See, if I was Darren, Samantha would have brought my martini for me already, which is why Bewitched might be on my list. Who knows?
Hey-o! I mean, that's
Mash is good.
It's fine. You can put it on there.
All right, final question, and then we are going to get out of here. Where is it? All right, so this is a top leading ladies at the box office, $5 Venmo. Right now, Hartzell has got almost a clean sweep. She's 2 out of 0, and I really don't know.
Has anybody ever swept an entire program?
She has, actually. She did back in the day. She got like 40 when I was drinking more when we were playing the games.
So yesterday, when I was
on Friday night. Yeah. I did like 40 on a Friday night, and she got, I think, 35 of the 40 or 40 out of 40.
Brent, you gave away a lot of cash that night.
We used to, but that was when we did not think this would last this long.
Okay. Well, we'll see you in 2022.
I just saw a great news article. It's over next week, so everybody quit worrying.
Fox News.
Okay, cool. Good job.
Final question. The number 1 actress. Go ahead, Chad.
Number 1, we're talking about box office numbers here. This actress's most famous role is also known as Natasha Romanoff.
What just happened with Kenny?
I think he's trying to be a weirdo. He succeeded.
Okay, Brenda, shush. I'm only on season 3 right now, and they have not yet. So if you're saying they never do, that will break my heart. So shut your dirty mouth. Literally, you
Elizabeth is naughty. Elizabeth is naughty today.
Sandra Bullock is not bad, but she does not play the role of Natasha Romanoff. Not a bad guess. I wonder. I mean, could she have done that role? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Chad,
I'm not mad at her. She did have a nice action role when with Sly in Demolition Man. That was early on in her career.
Chad, look in the box.
Oh, Jessica!
Sweep.
Straight up. Yeah, I don't know if he's doing another one, ladies and gentlemen. It's up to that turd next to me. But 3 in a row, that is solid. Scarlett Johansson, also known as the Black Widow, is the number 1 box office contender.
If you want to do a $2.50 one, I've got the Improv if you want to see if she can do 4 in a row.
Well, technically Brenda is in the lead on comments of the day. She had that one earlier that has been off, not whatever that old phrase was, imitated but not equaled. So she was going to be who I was going to give it. This one, if you want to do one for fun, this one's a fun one. It's fine. I set my limit at 20.
Okay.
What's the trivia question? Let's hear it.
Here it comes. Complete change of pace. This is not about women making a lot of money in film. This is different. What was the very first major Hollywood release rated X movie at the time that won the Best Movie Oscar? The first rated X movie to win a Best Movie Oscar.
Gone with the Wind unedited.
Oh, I could go a lot of places with that one.
Gone with the Dick? Gone with the... No?
No, I don't think they changed the title.
No, they wouldn't. It just different people would end up in different places.
Wait for it.
People would be in the different places.
Yes,
they
would.
What I'm saying?
Would that be
Best
called?
Movie Oscar at the time, rated X major film release with stars. Not what you would think. This was 70s, so X isn't what you think. Editors have changed. No. Oh, good guess. The Jewish spelling of Fatal Attraction. Not quite, Christina. A little earlier.
Fatel.
Mom.
No, I like these guesses.
Sent me a text on the side saying she's very upset because she had Scarlett Johansson, which she did, but she did not have it first.
Oh, guess who won? Maminsky won.
Does she know how this works? Like it's supposed to, it has to show up in the box first, and it doesn't.
She's in there.
Do you want us to send you a tissue, Phyllis?
Did she get this one first?
She got it right. Yeah,
the last one. She sent you a text on the last one, I thought.
She did send on the last one, and while she was sending a text, she was also getting this one right.
That's great.
I like Rhinestone Cowboy better, though, but it's wrong.
Do you know why you got this one right? Because it's the first in the box, Phyllis. It's the first.
Nicely done. Yeah, Midnight was rated X at the time.
Kenny, you got to send Mom $2.50.
Okay.
She's got Venmo. Mom is still texting me. She's saying, "I got it. I know that I wasn't first." She said, "Hold on."
She was though, wasn't she?
She said, "Oh fuck, she had it before me." Yep.
You know what I love about Shamama is that she could literally be watching this show in a van down by the river.
Living in a van down by the river. Okay. All right. So we've done our questions. Jessica Hartzell with a clean sweep. And Brenda, you've never won on this show because I don't think you've ever you have watched it before, I think. You said somebody else's first show. Anyways, Brenda, I don't know if you've won, though. So Brenda said, put your Venmo in the box. Brenda. Okay, put your Venmo in the box. You got $5. And Angela Merritt has got $5 footlongs and cocktails, which I feel like, what's with the bush?
This is going to be half-pound burger and cocktails night in this house up in here.
What is Brenda talking about?
In this house.
House.
All
right, I'm going to go and tabulate all the votes. Yep, we're all getting the shaft today.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Elizabeth is too much woman for me.
Oh, dear. Oh, look where we've gone. We've gone completely off the rails. And look at that. It's right at the hour mark, where it usually is.
Oh, Deirdre's back.
Hi, Deirdre.
God came just in time to talk about
Nikki. Bye, Nikki.
No. So we'll be back on Friday at 4:30 Central Time, 5:30 Eastern, because Kenny went and got himself a job, and I'm just over here busy giving hand jobs to crackhead.
Well, mine won't last long, so we can come back to any time after next week.
Got it. Sounds good. Wow. Elizabeth is at least, Lion said to the dragon, "I know my limitations."
That puts me back in the hunt.
Is that how we're going to end things for this episode?
Why not? Actually, I'm writing down Brenda's Venmo right now. Brenda. Okay. Thank you, Brenda. Okay, see you guys 4:30 Central Time. Yes, Nikki, we're done. We can only go for an hour. Do we look like spring chickens? Charlie Sheen down there has got a lifelong virus. He can only
I got to go take a nap.
I got some blood to drink.
Oh.
That seems weird.
Gross. You know? That's gross. To our friends in Canada, you know.
Sorry.
God, you guys are so perverted.
I know.
Yep, that's what it is.
Did you miss it? Did you see
boys behave poorly is baloney. Boys do not behave that poorly anymore.
Oh, dear Lord. Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord there. Comments. Oh, we've got to retire. Now is the time to retire.
Oh. You ready for the closing credits, gentlemen?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Hercules.
That was pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's
I like
nice.
it. I'll be honest with you.
Nice.
It's fantastic.
You too, Brittany. Great night.
Thank you, guys. Enjoy. Have a great week, and we will see you soon. Yeah, we will see you soon.
Keep having some fun.
Yeah, do it. I like to have the fun.
Put another shrimp on the barbie. No?
Whoa. God.
And I like to move it.
Feel it.
Why don't you guys bring this much personality on the actual show?
Fuck you.